Yo, what's happening, people? I thought I'd record one more video for today, and it's for if you're running a OnlyFans agency, OFM. It's how to get an extra $5,000 a month for your OF client using Twitter. Now, a lot of people think Twitter is dead. A lot of people think it's pointless, but if you do it correctly, it's definitely not pointless and it's definitely not dead. So, as you can see from this creator in particular, we had a 209 subs that month, 5% conversions, so 4,000 clicks but only 200 subs. That's just how it is. It's not never going to be more than like 8%. 8% is like very, very good. $7,568 from 70 fans. So that's about $100 average spend that we've had from Twitter, which is really, really, really high. So yeah, that's come from 209 subs. Obviously, it costs about $3 to get in, and then we've upsold that through the messages to obviously make the 7.5k in the month, which obviously brought the creators' earnings quite a bit higher. And yeah, that's it really. So first of all, these are the different types of content or methods that we can use for Twitter marketing. So, number one, we need to think about content, right? What are the requirements to get these sorts of impressions on Twitter? Now, are they non-nude? Yes, they are definitely non-nude. And the reason for that is you want the customer to feel the need to go to the link in the bio. If you're already giving him everything that he wants, he's not going to feel the need, right? He's not going to feel compelled. It's like going to a showroom to buy a car and they just give you the car. Like, why would you buy it? You've already got it, right? It's just fucking pointless. Anyway, they're going to be all non-nude, 21 videos and pictures per week. So yeah, it's just going to be like little GIFs, little pictures, nothing nude whatsoever. Yes, they can be a little bit sexual, but you don't want them to be nude, and this is the key. Otherwise, this would be nowhere near as what it would be without. And also, the reason we've been able to upsell so hard is because they haven't seen any of that stuff yet. So that's the stuff that they're begging to see from seeing the Twitter feed, which is filled up with nude girls. So you probably think, oh, they can just go to some other girl, but no, because their imagination on you is going to run wild. Not you, but your clients, or if you're a model, then you. It's going to run wild, right? And that's going to make them compelled to see the content. So why the fuck? I don't know why I just showed my messages. Anyway, how can we use this content? That is the question. So, comment baiting, that's a big one. So you can basically write comments on any post. It doesn't have to be like an OnlyFans girl theme page or anything like that. It could be something random. It could be fishing guys. It could be a fishing page. It could be a trucking page. It could be a football page, American football page, right? So you can basically build a list inside Twitter of loads of these different accounts that gets hundreds of thousands of views, millions of impressions per month. And yeah, for this, you're going to want to buy Twitter Blue. So whenever we comment bait and reply, we're going to be right at the top. So we're basically going to be replying to these tweets with the models' pictures and videos, yeah? So the pictures and the GIFs, non-nude. And for example, if it was a guy fixing his truck, a good comment bait for that off the top of my head would be a girl taking a picture of her car, maybe a selfie, and saying, I've never fixed a truck in my life. Can someone please help me? And then so many other guys are going to be like, yes, let me help you, please, let me come to you, I'll do it for free, I'll pay you to do it. Right? And that's what we want, because they're pushing our content higher, and it's getting more retweets, we're getting more out there, etc. Cool. So we can do that to like influencer or like niche type pages, right? We can also do that for meme pages. We can also do it for trending topics. And we can do it from other OF models. So we can go onto their pages and comment bait on their posts. So all of their fans are going to be like, oh, who's this new girl? Or boy, or whatever you are, whatever gender you are. So yeah. Where was I? So you can go on to other models' posts, right? Next is retweet groups. So a lot of the time, the bigger your account, the bigger the retweet groups are. But we work with a team of Twitter specialists who have all these retweet groups on lock. So even if we have a very small account, we can promote our accounts with that retweet group. And if you want to be put in contact with this team, then DM me on Insta, LOOXSTN, and I will send you the team, no worries. So we can build our accounts up very quickly, right? So how can you find these retweet groups? You just have to search for it, right? It can be through your followers, it can be through networking, it can be on promo pages, creation, etc., etc. And that's all the stuff that you can basically do, right? This is the outsourcing method, and this is what we do because we've already mastered all of this stuff. So now it only makes sense to try and teach someone else it, who can probably do it like 85% as well, right? And you're probably like, why would you stop doing it when you're only getting 85% of the quality? And it's because I win the time back. I've paid someone to do it, 85%. I'm still in profit with the 85%, and I have more time to scale the agency, right? That's how it all works. So how can you outsource this? Where can you look? How do you know who to trust? Now, the trust part is difficult because a lot of people are chatting shit. So you need to really, really jump on calls with them. Be like, can I see your screen? I want to see some results. Show me who you're currently working with. Otherwise, I'm not working with you. So there's a shitload of VA groups on Telegram. People looking for jobs in OFM, marketing agencies, etc., etc. They're pretty cheap. So they're about $3 an hour. Don't have to pay any commission or anything. So yeah, how much does this cost? So in my last video, where I break down the profit margins, make sure you go watch that video because that's like an honest video of how much money you're going to make from $100,000 revenue, right? I break down all of the profit margins, so you might want to watch that. But in the last video, I already told you guys this. So I spend about $1,000 a month on Twitter, right? For a model. That's how much we pay because we can get the accounts built up quick, etc. And yeah, it's just good. Quality expectations. So you need to become a master at it before you start to outsource it. Because otherwise you're going to be outsourcing and you're not really going to be knowing if they're doing a good job, right? They could be bringing in 5 subs a month and you'll be like, we're up 5 subs. But even though there's other Twitter VAs out there who are bringing in 200 subs a month, 500 subs a month, right? Whatever it might be. So yeah, you want to become a pro at them first. And by the way, yes, it does say Joe Mercer here because he's in my team and he made this Lucid. So I'm not stealing the Lucid. Well, I technically am stealing it, but it's from him. So yeah, this is basically the rundown of how you're going to make money on Twitter. It's very, very easy. You can do about 20 of these a day, get into at least 20 of these in about a week of trying. And then once you've mastered it all and the content's sorted, everything else is sorted, you're going to outsource it. And you're going to be in profit and you're going to get your time back and you're going to be able to scale the agency. Take care.